HDRT is Growing with Gratitude, brought to you by Motor Shippers, Trim Techs, Juice Plus by Claremont, and Raymond's Kawasaki.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Growing with Gratitude, HDRT's monthly recap. We skipped 1 month.
We did, but we're pretty early for this month.
It's do you know how far through November we are?
Yeah, but it's early for us.
Well, that's true, especially for me. I'm the time rebel.
I mean, it's not Thanksgiving yet, so we're ahead of the game.
Yeah, we're doing it. We got our trusty Hyos here. I think we crack them open early. We don't save them for celebration.
Nope.
All right, what you're going peach mango? I'm going strawberry guava. If you haven't already tried a Hyo, head on over to drinkhyo.com.
You will not be disappointed. I'm still anxious to find out what the new flavors are going to be.
I know, me too. George, if you're watching this, let us know.
They're going to leave us hanging maybe for the new year to bring in the new year without the hangover.
Oh, yeah.
Take it.
Yeah, I'm here for it. So it's November, not Thanksgiving yet. And we did have some things happen. We haven't had any races since our last update per se, but we did have the Ohio State Championship Series banquet, and then totally forgot to even put it on the list. But we had a Full Circle Sunday, which was the most incredible, best Full Circle Sunday we've had yet. We had the most amount of riders. We didn't cap it. We had some older riders, not just the young kids.
Weather was great.
Yeah, weather was fantastic. And a big thank you to Triangle Motorcycle Club for allowing us to put on events like that there. And I know Seth and Levi and Coy all really loved it. Coy was like, "What? We should do this every Sunday." And I said, "That would be great, Coy, but we have to, do other things on Sunday, like race. Otherwise, why would we be here getting better at our racecraft?"
Well, there's nothing wrong with wanting to help other people and enjoy being around people. So
it is true. I think after they were there for like 5 hours, and Coy's dad was like, "Okay, bud, we probably should load up and get home." And he's like, "But why? We just got here 5 minutes ago."
Yeah, 5 hours, 5 minutes when you're 15. What makes a difference?
It doesn't.
Nope.
It doesn't, especially when you're on a motorcycle.
Yes.
So congratulations to all of the winners and podium finishes of the Ohio State Championship Series. I'm going to test my memory power since I handed out the awards and I didn't put them on here.
Oh, boy.
We're going to see if I can say congrats to all of them. And they might not be in proper order, but in the 50cc class, there was the winner was Johnny Moore. Second place was Sierra Litton, and third place was Owen Osberg.
Okay.
In the 65 class, Rayson Mason Conant took the win. Hunter Browning took second, and CJ Harper took third. CJ Harper was a little late to the series, didn't find out about it until a few races were already in.
We'll look out for him next year then.
Yeah, for sure. 85 class was Logan Higgins took the win. Deegan Lickfelt took second, and Champ Curtis took third. All right, I'm doing pretty good right now. Somebody can fact check me on this if they want. And the 250 class, Hunter Messer took the win. Caleb Curtis got third. 50, Seth took the win, Levi second, and Cody Mishi got third. Oh, that's who. Cody Mishi was my 250 rider.
How'd you miss that?
Well, because he rode 250 and 450, so I wasn't thinking.
All right.
Okay, so Cody Mishi got second in the 250 class, and then he got third in the 450 class. 30 plus, the winner was Shane Osberg, Mr. Consistent, short track Shane. Second went to Brian Moore, and third went to Austin Anthony. And in the 50 plus class, we had Ray Chester, Dan Sullivan. Dan Sullivan took the win. Ray Chester, I believe, got second. Ed Browning got third.
All right.
I did them, all of them.
Man, you guys have so few classes.
Oh, would you tell the people of Flat Track that?
You have so few classes.
No. In Moto, there are like...
For military veterans only, not even Kansas State Championship, we had 18 motos.
Whew. Were any of them combined? Like, did they run on like two things on the same
I want to say the only ones they ran concurrent were the adaptive classes.
Oh, okay.
I want to say because every other age group class was almost so large. / skill level. I don't think they double gated anything.
Okay.
Now, once they plugged Kansas in, we had 37 motos.
Wow.
So we had 18 motos on Friday, and then 37 motos on Saturday, and then 37 motos on Sunday. Well, we would have, but minus the rain.
Oh, yeah.
But
That's incredible. So, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
But there's people that say otherwise. I get it. We have limited time. There's track prep, yada yada. Anyways, the Ohio State Championship Series was a success. Banquet had a huge turnout, and now the reins have been passed over to Jason Bowers because Melissa and I have commitments that we know our time schedule won't allow for giving as much to it. But we're grateful for everybody that participated, and we can't wait to see what next year holds.
For sure. Glad somebody was able to step up and keep it going.
Yeah, definitely. So we look forward to that next year. And then Full Circle Sunday was a huge hit. Just like it was, as much as seeing the younger riders grow, it was cool to see Seth and Levi and Coy grow in their teaching as well, and how much more comfortable they were with it now than they were back in June.
Yeah, even just seeing some of the images, if shields were up or down, especially if they weren't tinted, boys, you could just see the smiles in the cheeks and in the eyes of both the teachers and the kids out there with the bigger kids.
Yes.
So that's always cool.
And a huge shout out to PBR Photography, because she was able to take pictures when they did their first round on the short track working on form. And then when the littles were on break, she uploaded them to her computer right away. And Seth and Levi and Coy were able to go over the form. Awesome. And changes that they needed to make or what areas they were doing great in. So it was a big asset to have her there, and a big thanks to her for working on what should have been her day off. So very much appreciated Caitlin Ray with PBR Photography. I know she's in her race off season now and doing like Christmas photos or weddings or stuff like that. So if you need them and you're in the area, definitely hit her up. And right now we're working on our 2025 schedule because it starts now.
Yes.
Well, it started weeks ago, actually.
Yeah, it started as soon as the last event ended.
Yes.
On some of
Maybe
them,
before,
literally,
actually.
Yeah, a week after some of the last events we were at, those events were already rescheduling for the upcoming year. So
yeah,
it's some of it's set and some of it's not.
No, I can tell you that we are committed. HDRT is committed to doing the 2025 Mission Foods Corey Texter Racing Amateur Series. So all of them. More details will be released on that soon, maybe by the time I post this.
I was getting ready to ask some questions about that.
Go ahead and ask them. I'll see what I can answer.
What region is this going to be? Is this going to be
starts
Midwest,
January at Callahan Speedway for the Winter Throwdown,
which is
North Florida.
Okay.
And then the next one, I believe, is Western Reserve in Salem, Ohio. And then we have Harpster is on the schedule, and then Peoria and Nices, South Carolina.
Okay.
Which Nices is the same weekend we were just talking as the Bet MX.
Yep.
So we'll be dual representation on opposite ends of the country, almost.
Yeah, it won't be the first time or the last.
That's right, and we like it that way.
Yeah.
That means we're spreading more good in all kinds of places.
For sure.
And I can guarantee that the August 22nd Lighten Up the Dark County Fair race, the half mile, will definitely be on the schedule because we are assisting with the planning and promotions of that for the riders' promotions. And so stay tuned. We're currently working on the promo video for that. And I put it out there, if there are sponsors that want to sponsor that race, the sooner you commit to it, the more advertising you're going to get, because all of the sponsors that have already committed, like the Great Dark County Fair, Shade Cycles, Raymers, Kawasaki, and KTM, and Wagner Paving, they're already on that video. They're going to be in the video that's released, and we're going to release a new one every month with updated sponsors and some rider highlights.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So looking forward to that and bringing some more engagement with the crowd and the riders, and definitely we're going to do autograph signings. So I am looking forward to it, and it's going to consume some time, but it's going to be worth it.
Definitely. Could be a multiple level of wins, getting more sponsorship for the series, for the riders, advertisements for the businesses. If you need a tax write-off, it's getting towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Hands down.
Yeah.
And it's local.
Yep.
And it just helps, like all of the sponsorship money either goes towards the rider purses or towards advertising dollars to further get your name out there. So, speaking of getting your name out there, Route 62 has gotten their name out there.
Yeah, their first indoor. you saw that on Instagram or Facebook, or I don't even know if they're on Twitter. I guess X. So I guess I need to add them if they are. Those pits were packed.
I mean, I sent you a screenshot and it was like, there wouldn't have been room for HDRT even if we would have tried to show up.
No, not yet. But like we were just talking about, who knows? I might try to sneak over Friday to the open practice and talk to Jimmy and get us a little notch saved for a few. If not for the open practices, it looks like the upcoming winter series should be able to make it look like maybe 5 out of the 8. A few of the dates may conflict with some of the supercrosses that we'll be attending, but yeah, we'll definitely make it out there for some of them. So continue to watch the socials on that as well.
Yeah, and if there's a certain one you want to see us at, definitely comment, let us know, send us a message. We talked about the VetMX. You'll be there representing again. Hopefully, Ohio will be on board for more veteran coping mechanisms.
Yes,
the proper...
a little bit healthier coping mechanisms.
Yeah.
Alternate coping mechanisms than
definitely healthier. Ashwagandha for the win.
Yes. So yeah, we'll be back out bar to bar MX out in Kansas, Mays, Kansas, but right outside Wichita. So it'll be good. And then what else we got? Oh, the Ohio Police and Fire benefit race will be in June, so the weekend after Father's Day. So.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yep, 19, 20, 21, I think this year. So be another one.
I feel like we have something on this.
Shocker.
Of course we do.
Of course you do.
Maybe we don't actually. I think the Texter race is the Friday, Saturday before Father's Day. I'll get that schedule memorized here shortly. Trust me.
We got 7 months for that one, so we'll figure it out 7 days before.
Yeah. Upcoming sooner than that, on the 7th of December, is the Triangle Motorcycle Club banquet for their series points. And we wanted to do something special and teamed up with Moto Shippers. If you wear an HDRT piece of merchandise, you automatically will get a ticket to be entered to win $100 in gratitude bucks, thanks to Moto Shippers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tim.
Yeah. Speaking of, if you're traveling to any of like the Texter events, or you just need to ship a bike or a car.
Bike Week, Sturgis.
Yeah.
Ricky Carmichael Amateur Supercross. Yeah.
Any of that, Moto Shippers is your company. Yep. Hands down, best customer service. In fact, anybody remember that time when Mike Ashton bought a Rotax from California or Oregon? I forget where he ended up getting it from. Anyways, delivered it. Check out the video on the YouTube page about how Moto Shippers works. But I got an update from Mike's wife, and she actually likes him on the Rotax better than the DTX bikes. Yeah? She said he looked way more comfortable. He feels really good on it.
I can see that coming from the moto side, trying to transition those over to
Well,
flat
I think
track.
that's what they grew up on.
Yeah. Well, yeah, on true framers versus just, modern day motocross with pulled down suspension / whatever they're able to do to it. It's just a little bit different geometry. It's I could see the comfort level and people being able to be more comfortable.
For sure. So I'm excited. I haven't got to watch them ride it in person yet, but I'm sure next year. Oh. I also know Lawrenceburg posted their schedule already, and Triangle has their schedule out. So definitely check those pages and mark your calendars. And then we might have a pop-up event close to home. Stay tuned for that. Waiting on final confirmation. And if that's the case, we'll keep you posted.
Yep. Supercross is right around the corner.
All right, I'm gonna get it together. We're gonna do the series at Fantasy Series again. I'll post information on that when I get it together. It's been busy.
It has been. It's been a very, very amazing and blessed year.
So grateful.
So to all of those that are participating and watching or
have been a part of it in any way, shape, or form.
I was going to say have donated or want to donate.
We're grateful.
Yes, and you will feel the same thing. So we appreciate it.
You can't feel bad helping others because it makes you feel good.
Yeah, especially when you hand them a big check and the check's bigger than they are.
Yeah.
They're trying to figure it out with whatever icy color on their lip. So, it's pretty cool.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Was that your favorite one of the year?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. It obviously stood out.
Yeah, the grandpa that signed the little kid up, and he's like, oh, what do I do with this?
That's a good idea. I wish I had a favorite big check giveaway for the year. I mean, Actually, I think it's probably some of the older guys that are like, you know, do they really need the money? No, but the morale boost that it gave them, and they most of the time they pass it forward. Or
I was going to say, probably on the flat track side, obviously, to me, what sticks out was the Dayton Racino race with Tim and Motor Shippers giving back for the
to the veterans and first responders.
Yep,
Yeah,
that was all obviously cool and special to me.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
just because a lot of times they do it for not the thank yous and stuff like that. So as much as it
to get
sucks,
appreciated.
as much as it sucks to be put on the spot like that, because we're more of the behind the scenes type people.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, especially when it happens to somebody else and not me. So that's good.
Well, yes, yeah. That reminds me, we did. Ed Browning asked if we were going to do Sunday service before Full Circle Sunday, and I said, well, I don't have anything planned, so we're going to worship and wing it. But Mom had one of the old sermons still in the camper, and it was the grace and patience one. And it was that it's important not only to give it, but to be able to receive it.
Yes.
And I think that goes the same way for, receiving people that are giving with gratitude.
Yeah, I still struggle with receiving. I love giving.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
It's weird.
Well, it's how we were raised, for sure. But it's okay.
Yeah.
We're going to keep working on it, just like we hope everyone keeps working on themselves. And at worship night the other night, the thing that stood out to all of us, and Casey even reminded me, was to take off your coat of anger or shame or hate or sadness and put on a coat of gratitude.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, living in that spot is no place to be.
No. So we're going to keep going. I'm going to work on some more wide open gratitude, like trinkets, gear, reminders.
Sounds good.
Stay tuned. Also, new beanies are coming.
Yes.
Yep, it's beanie season. And they're on their way. They'll be here for the banquet, so if you want one, send us a message or comment. We'll bring them along.
My bald spot appreciates that.
All right, well, I think that's all for November.
Awesome.
We'll be back in December, hopefully with some exciting news and updates, and maybe before if we hear something.
Yep. Happy Thanksgiving. Pay
Happy
attention
Thanksgiving.
to the socials. Never know where we'll be or what you can get for cheap.
Stay tuned.
Wide open gratitude for all of our 2024 partners: Raymond's Kawasaki and KTM, Trimtex Drywall Solutions, Moto Shippers, Fly Racing, Lemons of Love, Juice Plus by Claire Monin, Iron Pony, PBR Photography, Hi-Yo, Salina Cycle Center, Insulation Hub, Schwartz Tech, Murray Creations Photography, Wagner Paving, Warp 9, Guts Racing, R9 Designs, Pathway to Herbs, Route 30 Harley Davidson, and VT Industries.